Have you ever been rizzed up by a woman? Do women actually have game? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's watch the video. What up, folks? Granison Shines here with the League of Prestigious Gentlemen. Today, we are going to be reacting to another video. This time, we're going to have women rizzing up guys. Now, I asked the question earlier, I posed the question, do women have game? Let's see. Some women will purport they have the highest game ever. They are the game masters when it comes to mouthpiece. And some of them are like, I am never, ever, ever approaching a guy. And so the pendulum swings very wide as we see. Well, I see it like this. Women are going to have to start learning how to rizz up guys. Now, why do I say this? Because in modern day society, women are purporting two different messages that they're putting out there, and guys are like, whatever, we're stepping back. Women are saying, we don't want guys to approach us. And then on the other side, women are saying, we want guys to approach us. Why aren't they approaching us? And so when you have two dichotomies that wide, depending on the swings that wide, guys, our mindset goes, you know what? Let me just step back and see what's going to happen. So women are going to have to start learning how to have the mouthpiece and the rizz and the charisma in order to get the guy. Now, I am all for women still learning how to drop their proverbial handkerchief, giving choosing signs if they understand what that really is, and making sure that, and guys, we have to be very, very astute and very adept in women and looking at women and being able to recognize the choosing signs. And I say this, gentlemen, we're there. The gentlemen are there. We've gone through the journey of conversing with women to the point that we don't even have to approach women anymore. And I said that out loud. Yes, we don't have to approach women anymore. We get it so that we're more attractive, they can approach us. That happens all the time when me and my buddies go out. And you have to be able to understand how to do this strategically. I believe every man can get there. Gentlemen know how to do this at will. Know how to be attractive, know how to be alone, know how to be comfortable, putting yourself in a spot comfortably so a woman can approach you if she's like you. Now, I'm not saying that a gentleman will never approach a woman. I am not saying that at all. What I am saying, though, is that at some point in time, the man has to learn how to flip the script, especially in today's society, because there's too many messages, and the messages are very different one from the other. So as guys pull back, and they are, guys have to also understand that there are times when you may want to approach a woman if you see the right signals. But before we dive into the content, what do we do here at LPG? We are all about understanding that gentlemen, men must become gentlemen. We're born male, must become a man, and a man has a choice to go many different ways from the social hierarchy and cultural hierarchy, I should say, and or archetypes. And the gentleman, here's what we are all about. We understand here at LPG that we want to help men develop the standards, the skill sets, and the self-leadership required to become a purpose-driven gentleman. I didn't say nice guy, I said gentleman. And when that happens, this gentleman becomes successful in the three top pillars of life: professionally, socially, and personally. And that represents the 12 pillars of life. So as we see here in this next graphic, these are 12 pillars that every man has to deal with in life. They will not go away. My job in saying, my thought process, why not have success in every one of these areas? Can we have success in these areas? Yes, the gentleman has success in these areas. He makes the money that people are talking about, that women are attracted to. He's a very astute businessman. He understands the professional area. He's a good communicator. If he's a parent, he's a good parent. He understands relationship and how to vet properly. These are 12 areas here will never, ever, ever go away. So we're diving deep into one area. If we go to the right side, the first pillar on the right side, social calibration. And I am giving you all this whole entire system on how to be socially calibrated. And to be socially calibrated means that you can read the cues that people are giving you. You can read the temperature of the room, or even set the temperature of the room. And you also know how to adjust your behavior on the fly to fit any environment. A gentleman can fit in any environment, but not every man can fit in any environment. A gentleman knows how to do that. He can maneuver successfully in these 12 areas of life and have the desired success that he can also help others. So that's what we're doing here at LPG. let's dive into the content. Now, remember, we're talking about, excuse me, we're talking about women now that are going to be rizzing up guys. This is going to be a very interesting aspect because in my thought process, and when women have tried to come and rizz me up and try to talk to me, there's no game there that guys talk about. And so a gentleman understands that it's not the same. A woman approaching a man is not the same as a man approaching a woman. A man's going to be very calm. Even if he is not interested, he's going to turn her down. But I've seen women go nuclear. So we have some identities there that we can attach a thought process to from men and women. And it's okay. It's just different. It's not bad. Men must be calm, and you have to understand how to communicate effectively so that you don't get the person who's going to think you're creepy, cringe, and or go nuclear. So without further ado, let's take a look at the video. And this is going to be very, very interesting. And I'll stop it along the way just to explain the intricate details, the reading between the lines, so that you can understand the subtle nuances and read some of the cues. I want you to read the cues being the body language, I should say the nonverbal cues, and then you also have the verbal communication that's going along. Now remember, verbal communication is only between, depending on which study you look at, 7 to 13% or 7 to 17% of the conversation. I'll say that again. Verbal communication is only 7 to 13% or 17%, excuse me, of the conversation. Meaning that the other 93%, depending on the study you look at, 93% is nonverbal communication. And there are 9 pillars of nonverbal communication that you must have in your repertoire. You must have in your mind, just be aware of them at all times. So let's go ahead and dive into the content as we talk about today.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
What's up?
So in case you forgot, my name's Jess, but you can call me Mommy.
No.
You can call me Mommy. It's almost like calling her daddy from a reverse perspective. Oh, let's keep watching.
I'm a very polar person, so I don't think I should be in the front.
Okay, so what they're going to do here is the women are going to rank themselves on how charismatic they are. And then the guys are going to rank them, and you'll see that at the end, the 2 different dichotomies between the 2. All right, here we go.
Because I'm more polarizing.
But I feel like when you have a huge personality, you're more gravitating.
But it could be scary too.
You know what though? You give like a very like sensual, sweet music video girl vibe. Like I swear, dudes love watching music videos. So like they're like, oh my god, the girl of my dreams. I think you should be first.
Yes.
I think you should be first. Yes.
Wait,
you.
what? I thought we were talking about
Wait, no. Wait, guys, we don't have to finalize it now. Let's just start moving people.
Let's start tossing around.
You're not last. You are not last. I'll tell you right now.
You were doing Naruto runs around the room.
No.
I'm like, okay.
Well, this is hard because you're really funny.
Me?
Yes, you're naturally gravitating too.
See, they keep saying who because no one's ever told them that they're charismatic in that way. Because women don't display charisma the way guys do in order to attract the opposite gender. The opposite sex, opposite gender, opposite sex, whatever. So that's why they're surprised. They're like, I have charisma? You're talking to me? Oh, me? Either that or it's a farce, but based on their body language, they're actually thinking this.
No, Miss Girl.
I like all of us. Just for the record, I don't think I have Rizz.
So she said, I like all of us. Now, this is very apropos for women. You have to understand that they are very communitarian. Very, very, very communitarian, and so therefore they're all inclusive. They want everybody to be on the same level. So if they could put everybody at number 1, they put everybody at number 1 in terms of their charisma. Guys, we understand that there's a difference in hierarchy. It's almost built into our DNA. But women are more communitarian. Just the difference between male nature and female nature.
I would not have ranked myself where I was at.
But we have to think from the most we can think from a guy's perspective. Who's the most approachable?
Their opinions. Yeah, no. If I like a guy, I'm avoiding.
She said one thing, the lady here in the purple, she said one thing that was actually pretty apropos. Let's put ourselves and think like the guys would think, not verbatim, but that's basically the opportunity. That can work for a woman if they really understand how men think, but most women don't understand how men think. I don't think that would work here for this crowd in that manner because most of them don't understand, and I can tell by how they're talking, body language, they don't understand how a man thinks. Most women grow up not having to do that because they're always getting approached by men. So then understanding men and not having that and then get into a relationship, it makes for a bad combination of being amicable or amiable towards one another.
Eye contact.
No, literally.
Right? It's like if I don't find a dude attractive, I can go up to him and be like, hey, like, what's your name? But the moment I find a guy attractive, I'm like, oh my God, like.
So like no eye contact.
Okay, so listen to what they're saying there. This is the part they're telling the truth. And you can see this, guys. This is the sign that you have to recognize what she just said. If it's a guy that she's not attracted to, they can go up and say anything. Anything. If the guy she's not attracted to the guy, they can go up and just say anything. If it is the guy that they're attracted to, they revert back into this shy, feminine being. Most of them won't approach, but a lot of them have to get out of that shell and approach men because of what's being purported in society right now. Excuse me. So this is extremely important what she said. Let that sink in because you have to understand, that's why you have to be able to read the choosing signals because oftentimes they might not come to you and just say, hey, can I chat with you let me holla at you, homeboy, let me holla at you, man, whatever they're going to come up and say that's in their realm of being charismatic. She said something that's very apropos.
Because I get nervous, you know what I mean?
This is my approach. If I'm in a bar,
Okay.
I'm like, hi, my name is Jazz. I just thought you were really handsome and introduce myself.
That's the people that you need to stay for your kid.
She did that smooth. Now, if you asked her how many times she's done that, probably 0 times. I think that's on the fly, but she was kind of smooth with it. I could be wrong.
Stay there. All
Alright, you stay there.
Number 2 is true. Number 2 is definitely locked in.
I don't go to a guy and be like, oh, directly, you're handsome. I'll try to get to know your psyche, like get you to open up.
Next thing you know, she pulls out the tarot cards. All right, I'm gonna do a tarot card reading.
And then see if you're gonna crack. I do the psychological game.
I think we're good.
Okay, we're gonna lock it.
Let's look at that again. Women always do the psychological game. They always do the psychological game.
And be like, oh, directly, you're handsome. I'll try to get to know your psyche, like get you to open up.
Next thing you know, she pulls out the tarot cards. All right, I'm gonna do a tarot card reading.
And then see if you're gonna crack. I do the psychological game.
I think we're good.
Okay, we're gonna lock it.
They're locked in right here. What she says, they do the psychological game. This is very, very true. They will do the psychological game, and the psychological game oftentimes does not involve them talking. The psychological game does not initially in the initial stages of that first gate number 1, reference our vetting system. Gate number 1 is all about looks and or attraction. That only gives you access. That's it. And this is where as guys, we get caught up because now we start getting to feelings and everything else because we like them, but we have to separate the feelings from that particular access, that initial opportunity. So here's their ranking right here. Pink shirt number 1, the young lady in the blue, all in the back, all to the back. All right, here we go.
How's everyone feeling?
No nerves.
Yeah. No nerves?
Because we're getting rizzed.
Yeah.
It's up to them.
I've never been nervous before in my entire life. That's good.
Have you guys ever been rizzed by a girl?
No.
No.
Not really. No.
They've looked at it.
Okay, now listen. Most of them have never been rizzed by a girl. What that means is that they have not been approached by a girl that come up to them and say, hey, you're handsome, or whatever some of the other girls were saying to them. This is very important as well, because as a gentleman, you want to understand how to flip that. When someone asks you later on, when you become that gentleman, has any woman ever rizzed you up? Your answer should be yes. Has someone ever bought you a drink? A woman ever bought you a drink? Your answer will be yes. There are certain litmus tests that continue to elevate your status, and women will tell you how they see you. Has a woman ever sent you a drink from the opposite side of the room? Your answer will be, when you become the gentleman, it will be yes. I teach this stuff, and it's a journey to get there. And you have to you're not that you're looking for it, you're being yourself, your gentlemanly, masculine self, and women respond to that emphatically. Here we go.
At us.
Look
Yeah,
here and
they
there.
look at us.
It's like the little side eye. Like they walk, they look at you, and they keep walking. The rest is up to you.
Girls don't have Rizz.
Now they'll look at. He's right. They'll look at you and keep walking. But is that one of the choosing signals though? Because remember, it's like nonverbal communication. It is nonverbal communication. You cannot utilize one cue and come up with a scenario that this is how this person is thinking. You have to read multiple nonverbal cues like a sentence. I explained that earlier. Very true.
Never, like,
Maybe they'll have their friend come up or something, but you know they're not.
They got the little brushes. They do like some of this.
That's another proximity or touch, haptics. That's another nonverbal cue, very strong nonverbal cue that women will do or give you as a man, as a gentleman. They'll come by, they'll bump you, they'll rub you. That's a choosing signal. And she'll look at you and smile. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Hey, how you doing? Come here for a second. Let me chat with you. Tell me your name. And then that's how it starts. But that's her introduction to you, that she found you attractive. Boom, she might elbow you. I had women grope me. Yes, on the butt. Bam, good squeeze. Whoa, hey, what's going on? Who was that? Right? Start talking. But I'm telling you, it happens. It happens.
That's
about it.
That's girl Rizz, I think.
Is there something they could do that would be an immediate turn off? An Rizz?
Trying too hard.
Overconfident.
Yeah, just trying too hard, like too much.
Now you're thinking, how many dudes you approach?
Yeah, it's like, why?
Like if they come at me twerking, I'm like, well, hey, hold on.
Twerking.
I think that would be cool.
I was about to say, if they come at me twerking,
I would be okay
That's
with
cool. I'll take it.
I think if I...
Most guys would take some woman coming up to walking up to them twerking, and that's how she introduces herself. Most guys will like that and take it. That's crazy, but they're actually telling the truth. They'll take it. Because guys, hey, it's how we are. Right?
They just talk to me, and there are like a few things that I don't like interests and stuff. If they start talking about like NFTs, or I'd be like, what are you talking about?
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi, I'm Laura.
Here we go.
Errol,
Nice meeting you.
Were you nervous?
For her.
Where are you from, may I ask?
Originally from Philadelphia, but I
Nice.
kind of grew up all over.
Yeah.
You?
I'm from Chino Hills.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Can I just say your eyes are so pretty?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're like literally
Compliment.
shining. And I'm
Compliment number one. Let's see how many times she compliments them.
so sorry. I keep on looking at your hands. They kind of look heavy. Yeah, would you like me to hold them for you?
Oh, I like her.
So with that being said,
I like her,
right?
yeah.
What are we doing after this? We're gonna go eat.
We can eat.
Have you watched La La Land before?
I haven't.
Ooh, neither have I.
We
But
can both watch it tonight.
we could go to like the observatory, have a little
Okay.
picnic, you know, watch
A woman
the
with
sunset.
plans, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I like her.
Leading the conversation. What did I say about that earlier? No, you want to lead the conversation. La La Land. Let's go to the beach, or let's go to the observatory, whatever. Oh man, we'll do it next time. This time we're gonna do this. I got something for you. Switch it around. Take it back. Take that control back.
She's nice. I like her.
It's not about being a control freak. It's that women respond to guys taking control. They just do.
I'm literally shaking.
The delivery almost rizzed through him and to us.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hold on one second. Okay. You looking real good today.
Your turn.
Ooh.
Switch that around. If a guy initially walked up to a woman and did that, gentlemen would never do that. Wouldn't do that. Would just walk around. I've seen guys do that before, but the gentleman wouldn't do that. He was going to go a little different area. He might even do this right here, what he's doing right here. Right?
How you doing?
Oh, you're so sweet. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. You look good though.
You look good too.
Thank you.
I like the blue.
Hold on.
What's up?
Smell good too.
I smell good. Smell.
Yeah. You do smell really good.
Let me smell you now.
I can go for it. Oh, okay.
You smell good too.
Thank you, girl.
Now, if that if that ever played in your situation, here's what you do. You want to go all the way to her neck and sniff her neck. You go, right? And you want to breathe on her neck. That's an erogenous zone right there. This neck area, erogenous zone. So if the woman ever smells you, and they will, because gentlemen, we like to smell good. So we ain't going out the house all stanky and whatnot. We're gonna be presented nice, and the woman, if she comes up to you and smell you, reciprocate. That's one of the choosing signals. If you didn't do it, you're gonna miss the test. Choosing signal, go right up to her neck, sniff that neck, even touch it slightly, with your nose. I'm like, ooh, that smells good. All right, perfect. Tell you, very strong buy signal or choosing signal. If you'd like to watch the full video and a lot more, click the link in the bio or go to leagueofprestigiousgentlemen.com/The Forge and get ready to be transformed into the purpose-driven gentleman you're supposed to be. You'll get full access to the Vault, LPG's content hub, where we house all of our content material. You'll get complete access to videos not seen on any of our social media platforms, all of the gentleman guides we produce, audio files, checklists, infographics, presentations, and a lot more. And we upload new content every single week to leagueofprestigiousgentlemen.com/The Forge.